2 attacks from seated guard against a standing opponent. So Marie is posting on my shoulder, so I'm going to get a wrist grip and I feed Marie's hand inside towards my center. We switch to a 2-on-1 wrist grip and then we work our way up to 2-on-1 wrist and elbow. On the elbow grip, I'm going to get my index finger on the crease of Marie's elbow and then my thumb goes to the outside of Marie's elbow. Just kind of gives me a stronger grip and then it reinforces the bottom grip. So if you look at my hands, the strength of the grip on the bottom hand you can see is at the front, and then the strength of the grip on the top hand is at the back here. So my goal is to get my left foot behind Marie's right leg, and I'm going to use this 2-on-1 grip to make Marie step into a square stance, and I do this by pulling my elbows towards my hips to get Marie to step. Once this happens, the second leg goes inside. I'm going to pull the legs out with my feet, so I'm going to think about like pulling her knees apart, and then I'm using this 2-on-1 to knock her over. So I'm trying to get her hips behind her heels. I keep the 2-on-1 grip, and on the way down what I do is I bring my heel to my butt and then we do a grappler's get up. To stop Marie from locking her guard or bringing me into close guard, I'm going to go into combat base. Once I go into combat base, allow me to drive my knee towards Marie's hip. We lock up a body lock. I put my knee to the floor, we step over with our rear leg, and then we land in side control with a tight waist and a near side underhook. So our second option from here is if we can't get our training partner to step the rear leg forward. So same again, Marie's shoulder posting, we get our wrist grip, we pass it off it to the inside, we take a 2-on-1 wrist grip and we work our way up to 2-on-1 wrist and elbow. We're always keeping our elbows tight to our body and we're trying to take our training partner's elbows away from their body. So on the last one, what we were able to do was we were able to bring the left leg towards us and we went into our different types of sweeps and setups from here. But this time our training partner is doing a good job of keeping the leg away. So an option that we have here is to take a false grip on the near leg. I put my right foot inside, my 2 heels are on the floor. This is going to allow me to slide my hips towards my heels to get in under my training partner's hips. A little detail here as well is with the wrist grip, what we're going to do is we're going to pull the hand towards the mat to get our training partner to post those hands on the floor. We then switch to single leg X where we connect the ankle to the inside of the knee. When our training partner's head starts to go up over their hips, we use this to knock them back down, where we can start attacking foot locks and different types of passing and sweeps and so on. So again, my training partner's post on my shoulder, we get our wrist grip, feed the hand inside, we have our 2-on-1 wrist, we work up to 2-on-1 wrist and elbow. Keeping our elbows nice and tight, we do inside foot position. I'm trying to bring that back leg towards me, but Marie's doing a good job of keeping weight in her leg and just keeping it away from me. So what we do here is we take a false grip, so that's where my wrist goes behind the knee and then my hand connects on the inside of the knee here. I put my heels on the floor and I slide my hips towards my heels and I pull my training partner's right hand down towards the floor where we go into our single leg X position. So inside of my knee connects to the inside of my ankle. When Marie tries to get her head and shoulders over her hips, we use this to knock her down towards the floor where we can go into foot locks and start coming up on top for passing and different kind of attacks like that.